Nobody does grilled fish better than Cameroonians. Don't argue with me. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make the ultimate combination of Cameroonian roasted fish spices. The marinade I'm about to show you does not only work on fish, but it also works on beef, chicken, pork, and more. Hi, my name is Precious and you're welcome to my kitchen. Cooking is my passion, so I'm so excited to be making this video today. What makes Cameroonian roasted fish so good is the marinade. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make that marinade. Then I'm going to show you how to use the marinade to make the most amazing roasted or grilled fish. You're going to impress yourself. So these are the herbs and spices you need. 3 sprigs of basil, 3 sprigs of celery. You could use parsley as well. These are 2 gigantic green onions. Half an onion. Now these are some Njangsa seeds. They look like chickpeas, but they are not chickpeas. This is a spice that has a nutty flavor. It's what makes Cameroonian roasted fish truly special. Then I have some garlic cloves and some ginger, and I have Maggi seasoning cubes. Now I have some ground white pepper. This is the whole white pepper right here. I wanted to show you guys because some people are not very familiar with this. Then we are going to move into some of those spices that are not very common, but these are the spices that really give this roasted fish its unique flavor. First up, we have contri onions. That's what is colloquially known as in Cameroon. It's also known as rondelles in English, and I'm pretty sure different cultures have a name for this spice. If you eat this in your country and you have a name for it, leave a comment and let us know. Then right here we have the spice that is known as pebe in Cameroon. The spices are trying to mingle, okay? Let me know, how do you call the spice in your country? Okay, now this is the pebe that has been peeled. So these 3 spices, the white pepper, a little bit of contri onions, and this pebe, they really make the roasted fish special. I already have the contri onion that has been ground. The video description is going to have all the measurements, so don't worry about that. You also need some vegetable oil and some salt. Roughly chop the herbs, then chop the onion into chunks. Also chop the ginger so it blends easily. To a blender, add the onion, all the herbs and green onions, garlic and Maggi seasoning cubes. Also add the Njangsa, white pepper, this can be ground or whole, ground contri onions, the pebe or African nutmeg, I'm just using 1 here, some salt and water. You need just enough water to blend everything into a paste. Pour half of the marinade into a bowl. Taste the seasoning to ensure that it is salty enough. It is best for the seasoning to taste saltier than you would like because when it goes on the fish will dilute some of that salt. So add a little more salt, then add some vegetable oil and stir to combine. And that is how you make Cameroonian roasted fish spices. Now let me show you how to use that marinade and make phenomenal Cameroonian roasted fish. Place the fish on a baking sheet lined with aluminum foil and parchment paper. The fish should be cleaned, gutted and thoroughly rinsed and patted dry with paper towels. Use a basting brush to brush the marinade onto both sides of the fish. I tell you, brushing fish with marinade is one of my favorite parts of cooking. So satisfying. Be sure to get the marinade into the cuts, the guts, and the head of the fish. Place the fish in the oven to grill using the low broil setting. Save the remaining marinade for basting the fish as it cooks. Now place a small pot on medium heat and add the marinade that was reserved in the blender. Rinse the blender with a little water and add to the pot. Nothing shall be wasted. Cooking chapter 32 verse 7. Add some vegetable oil and bring to a simmer. While the sauce comes to a simmer, I'm peeling some bobolo, the ultimate pairing for Cameroonian roasted fish. After the sauce simmers for about 5 minutes, stir and it is ready to serve. Don't overcook the sauce because if you do, it will lose its gorgeous green color. Now back to the fish. After the fish has broiled for 20 minutes, remove and brush again with the remaining marinade. Place the fish back into the oven and let it broil for another 5 minutes on the same side. While that is happening, I am pouring the green sauce into a serving dish. Then take the fish out of the oven and carefully flip to the other side. I am using 2 fish spatulas to flip the fish. Fish is quite delicate, so be careful not to break it. I am going to link to the fish spatulas I use in the description of the video. After turning to the other side, brush again with the reserved marinade. Put the fish back into the oven to broil for another 10 minutes. While that is happening, I am plating my Cameroonian pepper sauce. You can find the recipe for this sauce on my website. Now, I'm also preparing other fixings to go with the fish, which include sliced onions, shredded carrots, and chopped chives as a garnish. I normally use curly parsley as a garnish instead of chives, but while filming I only had chives, so I used it. The idea is to garnish with something green. It gives it that pop of color. You can brush the marinade on the fish one more time before this stage. When you're satisfied with the fish, now brush some oil over it and let it broil for 2 minutes. This is going to crisp up the skin. It is the final touch, the icing on the cake and the chef's kiss. Now that is the thing of beauty. Now this is quite frankly my favorite part. We have our fish with some shredded carrots. Can you tell my mouth is watering? We have some sliced onions and I just garnish with some chives. Sometimes I'll use like curly parsley if I have any at home, just to make it look pretty, you know. We eat with our eyes first. To the plate, I'm going to add some of that green sauce that we simmered down a little bit. Look at how pretty that color is. Then I'm going to add some pepper sauce, which is spicy. Since our green sauce is not spicy, this is for those who love some spice, okay? And I have a recipe for this on my blog. I'm going to add some sliced onions to the side. Then I'm also going to add some of the shredded carrot to the side. Then I'm going to add that bobolo, for going with the fish. When I say tasty to the bone, I'm not even joking. This fish is tasty. Get some of that bobolo, dip into the green sauce, then dip into the pepper sauce. If you would love to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and clicking on the notification bell. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Hope you enjoyed my recipe and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Bye!